Welcome back to another vlog. Y'all seem to really enjoy yesterday's behind the scenes action, so I'm gonna give you more.
Dinosaurs are all around us.
Why?
But we will be talking about DoorDash in this video. But look at this. This is my day. I start my day with my little girl going on a walk. There she is right there. She's a handful, I'm telling you. There's my dog bed that he doesn't use that we spent money on. Yeah, this guy right here, he's something. There's my earnings from yesterday, 219.11. Yeah, just DoorDash. If you say you can't make money with DoorDash, it's because you're doing it wrong or you're in a bad market. There she is. Oh my God. We're on a walk. Let's balance out our day. This is what I do every morning, just about. Look at the alleys in St. Louis. Absolutely crazy. And we had a little street mess. It is what it is. Hey, do you pick up after your dog? Yeah, I do. There's a dog right there. And look at this beautiful artistry. Love it. That's my neighborhood. We do these walks. We go up here to get a little bit of a muffin. Just want to show you my hood before we talk about DoorDash. I had a beautiful breakfast with my beautiful daughter. Let's get into today's video. Yeah, look at his name. Pause it and read it.
Y'all read that right.
I thought it was funny. Maybe that's my mind. Well. Y'all get kind of a two-part video today. What you just saw was like, hey, that's how I started my day. Appreciate everybody that watched yesterday's video. It was a completely different one. I'm going to put some comments here, or maybe I did already. I don't know. And it seems like you guys liked it. You liked the different style, the different vibe, letting you in on, the real, well, not the real, but a different side of me with no DoorDash. But something that was sent by a few people today, DoorDash, I wanted to talk about it because that's what we do here sometimes. And could be significant for some people. So let's go. So DoorDash has your completion rate. So basically the last 100 orders you accept, right? Your completion rate needs to be 80% or higher in order to stay on the platform and not be deactivated, right? It also has to be above 95%, or at least it used to, in order for you to keep Top Dasher, but that seems like that's changing as well, but whatever. So, yeah, it's changing now in some markets to 90%. You have to keep it above 90%, not 80% anymore. Now, not a huge deal, but I'm going to tell you why I think this is really, really, really good. And some of y'all won't agree with me on some of these things I'm going to say, but that's okay. Let your voice heard in the comments down below. Let us know your opinion. Now, I'll say this. The lowest I've gotten, 83%, I think, was my completion rate sometime. Sometimes you get to a place, it's a long line, whatever, you unassign it, you drop it for that reason. Maybe a customer's being weird. Maybe you I accidentally assigned it. Or accepted it. Maybe you drop it because, I noticed the area, it's not safe, so I drop it. Absolutely fine. I think that those are we should be dropping orders situationally. So with you being able to do that, you can still do it 10 times out of 100, which is a lot. My completion rate is 99% right now. I haven't dropped one in a little minute. So that, you can still drop 10. Now, I think what DoorDash is doing is they are combating drivers that will accept an order and automatically drop it for a couple of reasons. One could be they want to get their acceptance rate up, so they'll accept it. It goes up a point or whatever, and then the completion rate goes down, but they need to do that to get the AR up. That's a little trick. It is what it is. You won't be able to do that as often now, which I think is okay. I'm fine with it, right? Another thing is I think there are drivers out there that if you're a driver and you're around that 80 percentile too much or too often, for too long of a time, if you're and you let me know what your completion rate is right now in the comments down below. If you're 80, 81, 82, and it's always that, in my opinion, you're not somebody DoorDash looks at as a good driver, because you can't be trusted as much as somebody that's 90% or 99%. You just can't. That's a fact. Okay, we're independent contractors, right? You signed up for a job, right? They gave you an offer, right? You accepted it, right? And if you are down in the low 80s or less, yeah, you should be deactivated. There aren't many markets where you're going to have that many bad stores or that many whatever that you have to accept it and then drop it for some kind of reason that's fair. Listen, they're giving you 10 declines out of 100. I think that's fine. If anything, this gets rid of possibly some dashers that are just doing crazy stuff and not fulfilling the contract. If you have a plumber or whatever, a licensed independent contractor, and he You call that plumber, you call that electrician, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this job. This is the amount. This is the price. And then they keep backing out on you. As a consumer, you're probably mad, right? Sure. Absolutely you are. If you're a business, you're probably upset because you're not fulfilling the contract. You signed up. You hit accept. Now, they're not saying you have to have 100. They're saying you have to have 90. In my opinion, any driver that's like, oh my God, this is the worst, now we're employees, your days are numbered. Adapt or die with DoorDash. Call me a shill. I don't care. If you're a driver if you're close to 80%, something is wrong. And I can admit, when I was at 83%, there were times I would accept an order, look at it and be like, you know what? Nah, I just don't want to do it. And that's fine. We can do that. But if you're doing that too often, you're not a good driver. And there were times back in the day, maybe I wasn't as good or as dependable. DoorDash wants dependable drivers. That's what they want. They don't want drivers out here with an 80% completion rate. It's bad for business. Prove me wrong in the comments. Take the emotion out of it. This is a business. How would you feel if you ran a business? Let's say you had a restaurant or whatever it is, okay? You ran a business and you hired independent contractors. Let's say you were somebody that ran a website and you hired ICs to do blog writing for you. And your blog writers committed to delivering you a story on the website every Friday. And one of your bloggers or a couple of your bloggers, 8 times out of 10 they were successful. 2 times out of 10 they did not give you that story by Friday, and it hindered the business that you're trying to do on your website. Would you give that? How many times are you going to let that guy continue to write for you? Think about that. How many times do we expect DoorDash to let us use the app when we're constantly dropping orders because we just feel some type of way? 90% still very easy completion rate to keep. And if you're a driver close to around 80%, I don't think you're a good driver. Prove me wrong down below. If you're somebody that has been watching me for a while and we like each other, maybe we know each other, and you're at 80, 81%, I think something's going on. And you're not an ideal delivery person. 80% is not that good. Get your game up. And also, this is a way for them to realign that large order program. I'm telling you, everything they're doing is pointing to them rewarding drivers with a higher AR, a higher completion rate, drivers that they feel like they can trust. Call that employee, call it whatever you want. It is what it is. I know I just made some of y'all mad. I will always keep it real with y'all. That's my opinion on that. If you like the video, consider subscribing, consider hitting thumbs up. I want to hear from all the drivers I just offended that are 80%, 81, 82% completion rate. I want to hear from you in the comments and why you think you're a good driver. And if your market's that bad where you're canceling for your safety or your restaurant slowness, you're dashing in the wrong area, and you might need to try to do something else because that's not good. It's just not. See you tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.